I was really excited to watch Copacabana because I love the song. I quite like Barry Manilow. I love musicals, and unfortunately, it's not great. It's not terrible, but it definitely wasn't as good as I hoped. I was going to say as I expected, but I guess I had no reason to expect it to be great. I hadn't really heard anything about it. I went in hopeful, and it was fine. This was released in 1985. It's directed by Waris Hussein, written by James Lipton, with a cast including Barry Manilow, Annette O'Toole, Estelle Getty, and various others. It's because of Estelle Getty that I became aware of this and definitely had to prioritise watching it. It is based on characters from Barry Manilow's song Copacabana, and the fact that he's in this, starring in this, makes it a little bit more exciting. And the narrative itself it's set in 1948, and it's based on Lola, who was a showgirl, and it looks at the problems she gets into, and it also focuses on songwriter Tony as well. And the characters are well written, the characters are interesting, and I did feel like I'd travelled back in time when I was watching it. It did transport me to, I was going to say back to the 1940s, I was never there, but it did transport me to the 1940s, which was a really satisfying experience in that regard. I just don't care for the narrative. It's not that it doesn't work. It flows well enough. The characters' interactions are believable. The narrative moves forward at a steady pace. It's just kind of boring. I wasn't really engaged with any aspect of the story. But on the flip side, there are plenty of musical numbers in this. There is some dialogue. It's not one of those musicals where everything is sung. I do love those musicals, but there is some actual spoken dialogue in this, but there are plenty of musical numbers. So there was enough there for me to enjoy, but I wasn't engaged in the narrative. I wasn't emotionally invested in the characters' journeys, and that was really disappointing because the music is brilliant. Visually, it's satisfying. The costumes look wonderful. The performances are great. We have some really good set designs. It's just not a decent story, and I didn't really care for it. But the music is great, and I do love Copacabana. However, I do always picture Rachel Green singing that song whenever I hear it. But as I said, I do like Barry Manilow. I've listened to Barry Manilow on and off over the years, so the music was satisfying. The story, it works, but it's just not engaging. The characters are fine, the performances are good. Visually, it's great. The costumes are fabulous. The set designs are great. Definitely transported me back in time. So there are enough elements that I would say it was an okay one-time watch. But it didn't quite deliver what I hoped. I wouldn't watch it again. But at the same time, I think I'm going to recommend it. If you're a musicals fan, give it a go. I think there will be elements that you'll enjoy. You might like the story more than I did. It wasn't fantastic, but I guess I'm glad that I've seen it.